Hey guys, Valakas back here with another Lineage 2 Revolution video. And today I want to talk about what is probably the first or second most exciting part of Lineage. And this is one of the main reasons you spend all your time building your toon, is either for fortress slash castle sieges or the siege part of the game, or if it's for this, the 3v3 honorable battlefield. Yeah, there is the war PvP component, which is kind of cool too. But really, I think this is one of the most fun parts of the game. So here I'm buffing up, grabbing some feasts for the clan hall before I dive in. All this stuff is active. Honorable Siege Battlefield happens, at least in North America, at like 9 or 10 p.m. Central Eastern Time Zone, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And basically, you can auto queue in, join up with a couple other Randys to go 3v3, or you can party up with your clan members and your friends in game. And it's basically just like the regular arena, except for you're not playing bots. You're playing real-time live 3v3. And it's really a ton of fun. It's even more fun when you can get on Discord or some other voice service with some of your clannies, play together, talk about strategies. It gets pretty heated in there, excited. You're yelling back and forth about heals and buffs and getting there and not giving up the all kills and running around. And we'll cover some of that, some of the tips and strategies, and we'll run some of these highlights in the background. I'll talk a little bit about how I like to play a bishop. So you play your own character in this, unlike Open Siege where you can pick anything. You got to play your own character. So if you're not going in random, try to play with friends and clanmates and make parties that make sense. Like some of the best stuff I've done is when like I've married myself up with a tank and a DPS and I'm a healer, right? So get an archer, a tank, and I play the healer. It's a really good combination. The tank goes in, he stuns them or does whatever ability they have to kind of lock them out or phase them out or disrupt or their different abilities to kind of confuse the other team. And then you and the DPS come in and you throw a knockdown or a meteor and try to kill them all and get that all kill. And then obviously as a healer, I kind of run around and lay down heals as well as my knockdowns and stuns as I can. And the big strategy is like if you can get the all kill, which means if you can kill all three of them before any of the other team respawns, you get 6 points instead of 3 points. And what you're trying to do is be the first team to get 10 kills and not give up 10 kills, and that's how you win, and you move up the ladder and down the ladder based on how your wins and losses go. As you go up, there's different rankings, and the higher you go, the better the rewards in the honor shop are, where you can trade in your honor coins for winning each night. It usually only takes a half a dozen battles or so to get you all your honor coins, and then you can just decide whether you want to switch accounts or play for fun at that point, or just play for rank. So that is like the really high level. Some of the strategies is like you don't want to group up, right? Don't give up the all kill as much as you want the all kill. So be afraid of tanks. Watch out for paladins and Chilean knights and things like that. They can pull you in and let the other guys come in and drop meteors on your head and kill you. So don't give up the all kill as well as you want to go for the all kill. So it's kind of a delicate balance. A lot of times in the beginning of the game, you'll see each other running around, feeling each other out, trying to kind of bait each other in and out of trying to give up and work their strategies. That being said, it really helps to understand the classes that you're playing with and that you're playing against, identifying them visually to tell when you're against another healer or when you're against a tank or a spell singer that has really good stuns, or and understand their abilities and what they can do, so you know how to counter those. Getting the buffs within the game, right? They flip back and forth between a heal buff and a speed buff. Once the game starts, the heal buff is always on the same side and the speed buff is always on the other, and they alternate back and forth. The heal buff is really critical to protect against and to get. If you can get damage on them and they can't heal themselves, they don't have a heal in their party, and you do have a heal, you have a huge advantage. The speed is nice because it helps you outrun some of the stuns and things like that. But the heal buff is really where the battle often takes place, which is what you need to be careful so you don't get caught going for the heal buff and they just come in and throw knockdowns and meteors on top of you. As far as rare skills, it really helps to be on voice so you can coordinate. There's no need for all three of you to throw meteors at the same time. and get the same all kill. Then you don't have any of those rare skills ready for the next round, and you're likely to get wiped out by them. So try to stagger your missile bolts and your meteors and your rare skills. Work together to coordinate stuns, especially if you're on voice or people that you play a lot with. You can kind of coordinate that with. As far as playing the bishop, he's definitely a support. Even though I'm a pretty high CP, approaching 1.5 million. You know, I do a little bit of DPS, but not a ton. So my main thing is the bishop is really good at crowd control. Like his divine punishment, which is a huge area of effect. So when I throw it on that big circle, it's a knockdown slash that knocks everybody down, does a fair amount of damage. But oftentimes you can catch all three of your opponents in that divine punishment when they're standing next to each other. And that's really helpful. There it is, the divine punishment that just went off. And then I followed up with a meteor and basically finished the match with a little bit of help there. You know, we pretty much got the all kill, followed up with a missile bolt. So there you go. You know, my other teammates used their rare skills early. I kind of saved mine and was able to kind of finish out the match. So, and there I went up another honor rank or another grade, right? So I just went up into Master League or something like that, and you can see now I get more honor points, and there are some titles that go along with the arena. So there's a lot of cool things. There are things. So you got I like to run Flame Strike, which is a knockdown, and Divine Punishment, and obviously you have my major heal. So especially if you're in voice, you can kind of tell your team, okay, let's get back to spawn, group up. I got a heal coming in 9 seconds, so I got it coming in 3 seconds, or the heal's ready. You group up, you heal. It's a major advantage going back after your team. They may come in and get the kills, but if they lose all their health and they can't re-heal, and you come in full health, and then you can keep healing, you can kind of turn the tides. I would say never give up. There's been many times like this game where we've given up an all kill, but then come back and get an all kill and still win the match. So, as long as you're, stay with it, you can come back. That all kill is a really way to get back in. So as far as that, if you're seeing, like you just saw me there, it was really close to my 2 teammates getting killed. And I was really low on health. Sometimes you just got to bail. You got to not stay alive. If you're seeing 2 of your 3 teammates going down, you need to get out of there, not give up the all kill, because that 6 points is detrimental. So, play smart, watch the health bars of your teammates, know your class, and just work together. It's a really cool aspect of the game. This is why you work on your attributes for PvP and your Iron Wall and your Annihilate, so you can do those things. So enjoy the game. If you haven't played in a while and you thought about downloading, you might have left the game before this feature started. You come back and it's fun to play no matter. You can play your minis, you can play your main, you play at different levels based on your CP and where you qualify. All in all, it's probably one of the best parts of the game. It happens 3 times a week. Definitely check it out. There's good rewards. The shop has good stuff, and it's totally worth it. So we're going to finish up, let the video run out, probably play a little music, and you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Hellclash. Thanks for tuning in, and check out some more of my videos.